Hey guys, welcome back to our channel at Whatflix. Today we will talk about topic on what programmatic buying is in simple words. Today, programmatic we will discuss about programmatic being something which you should outsource or whether you should insource. As an organization or as an industry, we are moving towards programmatic. As I said last time, 65% of all your investments, digital investments especially, are going on to programmatic platforms. However, it is important that 65% is going on to programmatic not because you are aware of or it's a conscious decision by brands and marketers. It is primarily because the ecosystem has evolved. Google has moved on to programmatic, so all your display network are primarily run on DBM, which is Google's programmatic desk. So to answer the question of whether brands should insource or outsource programmatic, it's very simple. It all depends on the amount of investments which you are earmarking towards programmatic. If you are going to spend 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crores on programmatic, it really does not make sense because you need to get your own team in place, you need to invest in tools, you need to have the entire ecosystem, which is the DSP, the DMP, and the SSP in place, and all these things cost money. So unless and until you have a very sizable investments on programmatic, when I say sizable, 20 crores, 30 crores or more on programmatic platform, then it makes sense to actually have everything in house, because you will then have to invest in the people who will be running programmatic. You will have to invest in the entire ecosystem, as I said, which is DMP, DSP, SSP. And on top of it, if you want to be on programmatic, it is highly imperative that you start owning data. Only then will you be able to make full utilization of programmatic as a platform. In the event that you do not want to insource but you want to outsource, then what is it that you should know? Point number one, you do not own the data. It is your agency partner or the vendor that you are working with who owns the data. This also means that all campaigns which you are doing via a vendor, that vendor can take the learnings from your investments and also improvise his tool and provide the same tool to other companies as well. It could be a competition also. Point number two, you do not have visibility on what's happening to your investment. When you are outsourcing it, it's a single point cost which you get. You do not know what the cost of the entire ecosystem is, which means you do not know what the cost of DMP is, you do not know what the cost of DSP is, SSP is, the ad fraud solutions which you are using, the dynamic creative you are using, the technology for that. So you do not know what the various costs are, which means it's a single cost which you get, which may not be the most transparent view. Point number three, you do not have control on optimization on a regular basis. The whole idea of programmatic is to be as dynamic, as responsive as possible as a marketing team. When you outsource it, your dependency on third party or people outside your system increases, which means you may not be able to be as quick in your turnaround time as what is expected out of this platform. So that's it about programmatic, whether you should insource it or whether you should outsource it. What are the pros and cons of outsourcing it? I have already told you about it. From an insourcing point of view, yes, the biggest challenge which you will face is that of getting your own team and the various investments which you have to make to set up the whole thing. So yeah, hope it has shed some light on your programmatic decisions and journeys. In case you have any doubts, queries, do reach out to us at Whatflix at info@whatflix.in. If you have different opinion, if you have different thoughts, please do share it as a comment down below, or you can write to us. We are available on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, that's it for today. That's it for today. Thanks, guys.